What's up, guys? I'm back again with another guitar modification video. Today I'll be modifying my old trusty Ibanez RG520QS. Got this about 7.5 years ago. It already had the EMGs swapped, already had the Floyd Rose 1000 swapped, but I put the stainless steel screws on it. Had the chrome nut blocks. I put the the nut screws. Anywho, this thing has been one of my main guitars for the past 7.5 years. Anywho, I'll be replacing the Floyd Rose 1000 with a Gotoh GE1996T. Yeah. This thing stays in tune, absolutely perfect, sounds amazing. Only thing, it's the radius of the saddles is a little more curved than the radius of the neck. I'm not sure on the measurements, but you can feel it's a little higher in the middle. Anywho, these have a flatter radii, I don't know. They're flatter. So, figured why not? Let's get started. See how I do it. I put the bar in, so I can dip the bar and get to the screws easier. I put a spare tone block underneath there. This is the old brass one I'm not using. That works pretty good. Little to no play. Well, a little bit of play, not much. Normally, I would, whenever I use a steel block, I'd have to use two stacked on top of each other because the Ibanez route is way deeper on this one. But yeah, bar, tone block, and undo these. Well, I got the strings off. Now to remove this block, flip it over to get the springs out. Removing the springs in the back is actually pretty easy. Either pull it up from here, well, after you get the strings off and stuff, either pull it up from there or you unhook it from that side. It's pretty easy. Either way it works. And then the bridge will fall out. Also, the claw. Well, I got the bridge out. Honestly, you never actually understand how dusty a guitar can get until you start pulling it apart. Yeah, well, here's the bridge, the Gotoh GE1996T. It fits in the cavity a lot better than the other one. Although it doesn't sit on the studs that great. Not bad, but not great. A little bit catching. Anywho. So, these are the original Ibanez Edge studs. They have locking inserts. Yeah, I'm gonna take these out and test fit to see if the studs that came with the Gotoh fit. Because, yeah, I think it would fit better if it's using the stud that was made for the bridge. Whoop. It works. They have about the same tenseness to it too. And the Gotoh ones also have locking inserts. So yeah, let's get this other one changed out and see how the bridge fits now. So yeah, it actually fits pretty good. It does still kind of catch a little bit, but that's just the stud shelf hitting the bottom of the bridge. And seeing how the Gotoh bridge looks to have, from the saddle to the bottom of the base plate, is shorter than the 1000s. So I have to adjust the bridge higher anyway. I have to readjust the action regardless. So that should get rid of that little rock it has. Like right there. Anywho, it fits the cavity a lot better than the 1000. Which, you know, it's made to Japanese spec anyway, so it should fit better, and it does. So yeah, I got the bridge in there. I have that tone block under the bridge holding tension on it so I can do the springs. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it this way. Have it locked in with just 2 of the higher tension springs. Because I've seen good flutter results of people using a Gotoh with 2 springs, you know, at the triangle shape. Remember people, there's no right or wrong way to doing the springs in the back of your guitar. It's all personal preference, however you want the tension to be. Could be 2 springs, could be 3, could be 4, could be 5. However tight you want the bar response to be, that's how you adjust the springs. Remember that. I gotta say that the Cosmo Black, because the guitar came with Cosmo Black hardware from the factory, it matches it really good with the metal pickup rings, the knobs, all that good stuff. Matches really good. And yes, I do have to adjust the intonation regardless, so these are out of whack. But the studs will work better than the other ones, I think, because the other ones, you needed a bigger Allen key than like the standard Floyd Rose studs. So it's a nice little touch. A good way to eyeball the intonation on Floyd Roses, or any bridge in general really, when swapping them out, is to basically line the bridges up side to side and match the saddles. Boom. You might have to do minor adjustments later on after you adjust the height, the bridge height and whatnot, the action height. But it's a good way to get in the ballpark before having to go in and fine tune it. So yeah, next up is basically put the strings on it. Well, I got it strung up. I did a slight action adjustment on it. Still gotta fine tune everything. But one thing I love about the Gotoh GE1996T bridges, the amount of fine tune travel. They're angled back also, that's a nice feature, but the fine tune travel is insane on these things compared to like a 1000 or a OFR or a Floyd Special. These are great. Well, I got it all tuned up and locked down and everything. It was in E flat. I decided to put it in E standard with the 2 springs in the back. It feels so good. I might start doing that from now on. Yeah, it looks better because the Cosmo Black matches with the factory hardware. It functions so good. Yeah, I really like it. Next thing I plan on doing with this one is replacing the strap locks to some kind of Cosmo Black or black nickel ones, and replace the barrel jack because that's chrome also. Other than that, I might change the pickups to either the 5766 or retroactives. Not sure yet. Anywho, thanks for checking it out. Y'all have a good one.